area is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W. H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W. H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Good evening and welcome to this AACS 15 Sports presentation. Actually, right now we're only on WARA 1320 AM radio and WARAradio.com. I'm Paul Healy along with little Eddie Perica.
How we doing?
Swelled Friday night football. Of course, we're in a good mood.
Yeah, and a beautiful night for it, too.
Absolutely.
A nice little, fall chill to it.
Yep.
Perfect football weather.
Absolutely. Tonight, the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Milford Fighting Scarlet Hawks. Attleboro coming in with a record of 1-3 on the season. Milford 3-2. Started off their season with gangbusters, a 29-0 win over Westfield. They beat Leominster in their Division I headed quarterback 44-26. Knocked off Wellesley from the Bay State League 28-21. But then ran into two teams that are ranked in the top 8 in Boston Herald, the Boston Herald's ranking of high school football teams in Massachusetts. Natick beat Milford 28-6, and Barnstable beat Milford 35-6. So they're looking to get back on track tonight against the Blue Bombardiers. Coached by Jim Winters in his 4th season. He serves as his own offensive coordinator. Tommy Burns from the 2013 Attleboro team, best Attleboro team I've seen since I've been here. He's the defensive coordinator. Derek Herber, Chris Rushlow, Chippa Jones, Will Pliska, Kevin Velasquez, Alan Foster, Tyler McCarthy, and Chris Hunter are the assistants. Milford, great football tradition. Done well in the playoffs the last few years, but boy, they have low numbers this year, and they're banged up with some injuries. Joey McGee was scheduled to be their senior returning starting quarterback. He had to have Tommy John surgery after baseball season, so he's out. 2 of their 3 captains are out. Ryan Burns is out with injury, two-way lineman. He's a captain. Jason Stokes is also a captain, wearing number 3. He's not in the starting lineup tonight. We don't know if we'll see him. They've got 2 freshmen starting today. Kawa Reese is the outside linebacker on defense, and Wellison DeSantos is starting at left guard and defensive end. Pretty important positions. He, too, is a freshman, although he's much bigger than I was as a freshman at 5'11", 91 pounds. For Attleboro, their outstanding junior quarterback. As a sophomore, he was the HockomockSports.com underclassman of the year. He's got 8 touchdowns passing on the season and 2 more rushing. Milford's sophomore quarterback, Vincent Lacerbo, filling in for Joey McGee. He's got 8 passing touchdowns himself. So we should see the ball in the air tonight, Eddie.
Yeah, we'll see if it's a shootout.
Yes, absolutely. And I want to, where are we here? Touchdown receptions. Attleboro's James DeStito leads the Bombardiers with 3 touchdown receptions. Landon Vieira has a couple. Kyle McGee and Josiah Raphael each have a touchdown pass. And TJ Sutherland, who is their outstanding fullback, tight end, defensive end, linebacker, punter, who sadly is out with a broken arm right now. He's got a touchdown reception as well. Attleboro wants to get Madden Murray going tonight. He is a junior. He's been playing varsity football since his freshman year. He can fly, starting on defense at free safety, the X-receiver on offense, although he'll play everywhere. He is dynamic, and Eddie, they'd love to get him going tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it last week when they were playing BR, Bridgewater Raynham, excuse me.
Oh, you could say BR.
Okay. Just in case people don't know, you got to explain it.
Although we're in New England, so you should say BR.
Well, I wasn't gifted with that great accent, unfortunately. I live too close to Rhode Island, so there's a little bit of Cranston in there, which drives my dad and mom crazy. But, no, he had a great game last week, and, he was everywhere. It's that, Swiss Army knife for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, and hopefully he can get going again tonight.
For Milford, their outstanding tight end and defensive end, Ethan Charzenko, has 3 touchdown receptions. Finnemore has 2. Stokes, Dylan Burns, and Dio Rodriguez have 1 each. A pleasant surprise for Milford at running back has been Josh Buentello, the senior, playing running back and inside linebacker and punting. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns on the season to lead Milford. Stokes, who's not in the starting lineup tonight, again, one of their senior captains, has 2. But should be an outstanding game tonight here. And it's the first league game in the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. League games matter.
They do. And, it's a fun rivalry game, especially when it's a league game. And I remember my senior year, our first game was actually against Milford when they first were brought to the Hockomock. And I remember going up against the left tackle, and the only reason he was playing, not a dig at him, I hope he's doing well. But his dad played, in the big leagues, played in the NFL. I don't really want to say too much without being a little too biased about myself, because I really don't like inflating my own ego. But it was a fun game.
Yes.
We ended up winning.
Yes.
We did end up winning, but it was a fun game, kind of getting in his head, I'm not going to lie. That was probably one of my favorite parts of my entire game, just getting into people's heads.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun, because, who's going to pick on the big guy?
Right.
You need, 4 other people to pick on the big guy. It's just not fair.
Milford is coached by the Olsen brothers. Dale Olsen is the head coach. Dana Olsen, his brother, runs the defense. Chris LeBanc, George Tuttle, and Eric Riley also on the staff. But the Olsen brothers, they've had great success at a number of schools, won a couple of Super Bowls for Millis High School, where that big left tackle played before he transferred to Milford.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, he did.
Oh, well, you know better than I would.
Because the year before that, they beat Maynard to win the Division 8 Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, it does. By the way, there were a great receiver from that team, Brian Espin. Ooh, we'll be right back after this on 1320 WARA.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
elementary school singers with a national anthem today.
It's always a little fun to bring in, the little guys.
Hello and welcome to AACS 15 Sports. Tonight, high school football on October 10th, 2025, as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Milford Scarlet Hawks in their first Kelly Rex Division League game in the Hockomock League tonight here at Tozer Cassidy Field in Attleboro. I'm Paul Healy along with little Eddie Perica.
How are we doing?
Kenny Boardman's going to be on camera. Peter Bray running our graphics. Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. Should be a good one. Attleboro 1-3 on the season. They're averaging 19.75 points a game, allowing 33.5 points a game. Hope to tighten that up tonight. Milford is 3-2. They started their season with victories over Wakefield, Leominster on Central Mass Power, and Wellesley from the Bay State League, and then dropped 2 games to 2 teams ranked in the top 8 according to the Boston Herald, and that would be Natick beat them 28-6, and Barnstable knocked them off 35-6. Natick a Division II power, Barnstable a Division III power. Both teams with low numbers, but plenty of enthusiasm. Should be a good one tonight, Eddie. A lot of kids going both ways on both sides.
Yeah, we'll see how it ends up, but obviously you want the Blue Bombardiers to come out on top. Not to be a little biased, but you play for him forever. You kind of you got a bigger heart for the home team.
Bleed a little blue. The captains are out at center field. That's junior Braden Jones, the quarterback for Attleboro, number 55, Logan Wild. Good to have him back as he missed the Bridgewater Raynham game. And Madden Murray for Milford. Their 3 captains, Jason Stokes, who's not in the starting lineup tonight. He's got a couple of touchdowns on the year, returning starter. Ryan Burns, number 70, their outstanding two-way lineman. Also won't be playing tonight. His brother Dylan, a senior, starting inside linebacker on defense, out there as well. Milford has won the toss. I believe they've deferred. Actually, I don't know what's going on. We'll find out. Our white hat tonight, the official, is Ed Groh, and Attleboro won the toss and deferred. So Milford has chosen to receive the ball. They'll be heading right to left. Attleboro will kick off left to right. First league game for these teams. First possession's going to be huge. Eddie, Attleboro, they battled hard against Bridgewater Raynham in that tough 35-12 loss. It was closer than that. There were 4 different times in that game where the Trojans had 3rd down or 4th down and more than 10 yards and yet converted.
You gotta just lock in on those plays. Hopefully that doesn't happen to the Blue Bombardiers tonight. Hopefully everyone, like I said at the end of the game last week, everyone's just communicating and talking, and keeping your head and eyes up and seeing what's actually going on. On some of those plays, the 3rd and longs, 4th and longs, some of them were in the second half of the game. That's when you get tired and you can't get complacent. You can't get lazy. You got to keep going. You got to keep that motor running.
Yeah.
Until there's quadruple zeros on the clock at the end of the 4th, no matter the score.
Couple of changes for Attleboro. Again, one of the best ones is having Logan Wild back in the starting lineup. The offensive line, though, will remain the same. Scott Bennett will be left tackle. Adamola Abujade will be the left guard. The center is Jaden Owusu-Mensah. Nick Andre, the right guard. Noah Williams, the right tackle.
But Abujade is also kicking off.
Yes, he's kicking off today. Line drive, base hit, fielded at his own 20-yard line. That's number 7, Eli Rosenberg, a two-way starter. Heads to the right, and he's taken down by the Bombardiers, number 30, Jediah Rivera. And the Milford Scarlet Hawks will take over 1st and 10, their own 31-yard line. Good special teams play.
Yeah.
I said to Abujade before the game, he's a sophomore, starts at right guard on offense, defensive end on defense. Now he's kicking off. I told him that the concession stand people are going to need a little help at halftime serving drinks. He's willing to step up.
There you go.
So 11:54 to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Milford, their own 31-yard line with a sophomore under center. And he is heavily rushed. Incomplete pass to the right, and it's good to have Logan Wild back as he put the pressure. Ooh, a late flag.
It looks like a little bit of a taunting call maybe. But I will say, that was great bull rushing by the left side of that defensive line to get in that quarterback's face.
Wow, Logan Wild. Also, new starter in the lineup, starting at left corner cornerback for the Bombardiers, number 18, Tyler Poliski.
Was it taunting or holding?
We'll find out. Flag is picked up. Oh, they're picking the flag
waving
up.
it off. Okay.
So it'll be second down, 10 yards to go for Milford. Again, their sophomore quarterback, Vincent Lacerbo, filling in for senior Joey McGee, who unfortunately is out for the season. Lacerbo has 8 touchdown passes in their first 5 games. Wide to the left for Milford is number 13, Dio Rodriguez, had a touchdown pass last week. One back to the right of the shotgun quarterback, 2 H-backs to the left. Quarterback right up the middle. That's going to be a short gain. I think Logan Wild is in on another tackle.
And Williams. Wild and Williams just clogged that middle up and just wrapped them up.
Noah Williams. Yes, Noah Williams has moved from nose to defensive end as Coach Winters wants to get more pressure on the edge. That's a gain of 1 for Lacerbo to be 3rd and 9.
That was great contain on that play, too. Just scraping down the line and just wrapping up.
From their own 32-yard line, clock moving, no score. First possession of the game for Milford, 11-10 to go. Wide right is, we have twins to the left now. Out wide on the left is Dio Rodriguez, the speedster. One receiver to the right. Running back to the left, to the right of the shotgun quarterback. Back to pass Lacerbo. A wheel route thrown and caught by Josh Buentello, but taken down right away. In on that tackle was Jack Donahue, but it's going to be 4th and about 4 yards to go. So that was a 5-yard gain from Lacerbo to Buentello. 4th down, 4 yards to go. We'll call it their own 37-yard line. And they're in punting formation. The punter today is the aforementioned Josh Buentello. Good snap, steps into it, short punt, way in front of Madden Murray. Oh, and it's going to take a big Scarlet Hawk roll. They're going to gain at least 15 yards in that roll as number 7 for the Scarlet Hawks, Eli Rosenberg, trying to wave the ball forward. Attleboro will take over in their first possession. 1st and 10, their own 23.
And, I say it every week when the Blue Bombardiers take the field, but, first possession on offense, just got to drive down the field and drive the ball down their throats and send a message, especially in these league games, And even on the defensive side of the ball, we just saw a nice little 3-and-out for them. Sets the tone.
So 13 and 27. That was a 40-yard punt with the roll. Shotgun formation, trips to the left. The running back, Alonzo, steps up, pass blocking, and they go to Murray down the right sideline. Attleboro's trying to get going. Good pass defense by number 13, Dio Rodriguez, incomplete. Madden had a step on him. And again, it's a very easy game from the press box. Pass slightly underthrown. Wind is at Attleboro's back right now. Actually, it's blowing from the upper left-hand side of your screen to the lower right. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. And I want to apologize to Attleboro left tackle Scott Bennett on that great 43-yard touchdown run by Nathan Alonzo.
Yep.
Boy, did we miss a tremendous block he threw on Bridgewater Raynham's outstanding middle linebacker, Silva. They give to Alonzo up the middle, and there's that cross-blocking that they used there. The left guard kicking out, the right left tackle kicking down. That's going to be a short gain. In on the tackle, number 2, Josh Buentello, one of their inside linebackers. 2-yard gain, 3rd and 8 coming up. Nathan Alonzo for the Bombardiers, a junior, 5'11", 170. Has done well as their starting running back this year. 3rd and 8. Madden Murray is alone to the right, trips to the left. That's the wide side of the field. Alonzo, they fake to Alonzo. Bubble screen to Raphael. Tremendous open field tackle by Jackson Finnemore. And that's going to be no gain for the Bombardiers. And now they're in a punting situation, 4th and 8. Actually, they gave him a gain of 1. To Raphael +1. So 4th and 7 for the Bombardiers. No score. Clock moving as we just moved inside 9 minutes.
Paul, I don't know if you noticed this, but on that last play, and the plays before that too, Milford's defensive line doesn't really set up in a stance. They're kind of just moving before the ball snapped, which is just interesting.
Fake! Braden Jones, the punter,
Oh
throws
my
it in
goodness.
and out. Is caught to James the Mosquito DeStito for a first down.
And then some.
Wow, to the wide side of the field, all the way out to the 45-yard line. Finally brought down by Buentello and Rodriguez, but it's a first down for the Bombardiers as they move from their own 24 to the 45-yard line. That's a 21-yard gain on the fake punt. Jones, again, since the injury to T.J. Sutherland, he is the place kicker and punter. And that was to DeSito for 21 yards on the fake punt. 1st and 10 Bombardiers.
That's one way to make a statement right there.
I'll tell you the secret. That was in the playbook. Coach Winters told me to watch for it last week against Bridgewater Raynham. He said, but if we don't run it, please don't say anything because we'll use it next week. Yeah. Alonso running right up the middle behind the right side of that line. Williams and Andrade. He's across midfield to the 49 of Milford. A 6-yard gain in on the tackle. Freshman Kyle Reese, one of their outside linebackers. +6. Second down, 4 yards to go, Bombardiers, and they're in Milford territory. A fake punt.
No, that's one way to keep a drive going for sure. Yeah.
And again, DeStito for Attleboro. The junior, 5'9", 146. In stature, one of the smallest players. In effect, one of the biggest players on the field. Twins right, twins left.
Oh.
Alonso trying to run up the middle. Absolutely not fooled on that play. And then he helps Alonso up. That's number 50 for the Scarlet Hawks. Another freshman. Oh, I'm sorry, that's senior nose tackle Nicholas Collazo. So that's a loss of 4.
Loss of 4.
Third down, 8 yards to go. Bombardiers back on their side of the field at their own 47. No score, clock moving, 6:35 to go, first quarter. Twins left, twins right, left side's the wide side. 4-man front for Milford, and you're right, they're all upright.
Little stun over the middle.
They rush 4. Jones hits DeStito again on the post. DeStito sprinting towards the corner, being chased down. And is he going to be caught short?
Oh, he's going to be caught short.
Oh, at the 1 or 2 yard line as he was chased down by Eli Rosenberg, the strong safety. But Jones and DeStito for a second time connect for big yardage for the Bombardiers. And tough to see down there. I think they're putting him at the 1 yard line. So that's, let's see, 49 plus 3.
It's a 52-yard reception.
52-yard gain. Wow. First and goal, Bombardiers from the +1 as we approach 6 minutes to go.
Oh, and they're running jumbo.
Jones is under center, and Milford calls timeout. Their great coaching staff of head coach Dale Olson, his brother Dana. They had tremendous success, winning at least 2 Super Bowls in Millis. This is their 4th or 5th year now in Milford. I said to Coach Olson before the game, you know, I can tell you the story again about me being clipped by Howie Long in 1975. He said, no thanks, I think I have it memorized by now. Want to thank all of our underwriters. LJ's Car Wash on Route 123, just over the line in Norton. The Betting Center on Pleasant Street. Barrows Insurance in Attleboro since 1977. Thank you, Jay Barrows. Bristol Glass on North Main Street. Falls AC and Banquet Room in North Attleboro. That's the place to be Thanksgiving morning. W.H. Riley & Son, they've been around since 1873, just 4 years after college football began in 1869.
I thought you were going to say after your birthday.
Oh, no.
Sorry, but...
Why, I'm not that old. Claudino's Auto as well, and also the fine people at Morin's who want to be our latest underwriter for our broadcasts. First and goal.
Running that jumbo package
I
with
formation,
Williams.
Slot right, comes in motion left. They give to Alonso trying to run right. He's hit at the line and stacked up. No gain. One of the linebackers there was Captain Dylan Burns, the senior inside linebacker. And I believe another solid play made by nose tackle Nicholas Collazo. That's no gain. Second and goal from the 1.
I will say in Milford's defense, their defensive line, they may be a little bit smaller than Attleboro, but they're shedding these blockers very effectively.
And we'll see if, and now in this situation, they're in those 2 and 3 point stance. 5-man front.
QB sneak.
Jones, quarterback sneak, push from behind. How is that not in?
Oh,
And
they
he
call it
is
a touchdown.
Braden Jones, his third rushing touchdown of the season for the Bombardiers, and they take a 6-0 lead over the Scarlet Hawks with 5:11 to go in the first quarter. Excuse me. And Attleboro will go for one. DeStito, who has 2 receptions today, now becomes the long snapper. The holder for the Bombardiers is Patrick Fitzgerald. And is this Jones place kicking?
Yes, it is.
His accuracy is very good. Range, not so much.
That's what happens. It's up. And it's, off the top post.
Off the post and no good. What happened to my highlighters?
There you go.
No, I need the blue one.
Oh, the
for
blue
Attleboro.
one.
I'm going to blame Peter Bray, our cameraman.
Oh, there it is.
Here they are. So a touchdown for the Bombardiers, but the PAT is no good. They lead 6-0. We'll be right back.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at BarrowsINS.
A 9-play, 77-yard drive. Here's the kickoff, fielded at his own 22-yard line. Coming up the left, might have a gap. Nice return by Eli Rosenberg. Again, Raphael in the tackle, and number 44 for the Bombardiers had 3 special teams tackles last week. Wade Stevens, and that got Wade Stevens bumped up on the depth chart, as he is now the backup weak side linebacker. But that return from his own 22 to his own 42, so good field position for the Bombardiers. Eli Rosenberg came to play. 5:05 to go, first quarter. Milford their own 42, 1st and 10, trailing 6-0. Sophomore quarterback Lacerbo in the shotgun formation. Running back behind him is Buentello. H-back to the left, wideouts both ways. They give to Buentello up the middle, gets out of the Logan Wild tackle, struggles forward for a yard.
The penetration from Wild these first couple possessions has been insane. He's getting through, recognizing what's happening, and then he has a nose for the ball. He's just finding it every play he's involved, whether he's over top of the tackled player or in on the tackle. It's a little refreshing to see, is what I'm saying.
2nd and 9 for Milford. Also in that tackle, sophomore Dylan Massey, who's really come on for the Bombardiers. 6'3", 288 pounds, starting a defensive tackle today. Jet sweep. Oh, they fake the jet sweep. Lacerbo gets to the edge on the left, and then he's met by 4, 5, now 6 Bombardier tacklers. Blow the whistle, ref. And there's going to be a late hit against the Bombardiers, and they deserved it. And now some pushing and shoving on the sidelines. Boy, one, play the whistle. And so what would have been a 3-yard gain, you're going to add at least 15 yards to that.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yep, personal foul against the Bombardiers, late hit. So Lacerbo on the keeper will give him 3 yards on the rush. And now we're going to add 15 yards to it. Personal foul flag against the Bombardiers. Clock stopped with 4:13 to go in the fast-moving first quarter. And Milford will have 1st and 10 as they're still walking at the Attleboro 38-yard line. Milford's offensive line, left to right. Rainey, the left tackle. Wellison DeSantos, the freshman, is left guard. Returning star at center is Lee. Mwanya is the right guard. Mastroianni is the right tackle. Tight end is Charzenko, who's a good one. And this time in the backfield, running to the right is Rosenberg, again, who came to play. That's going to be about a 4-yard gain or so. McEwen there on the tackle, along with Matt Murray, who comes up from the defensive backfield. We'll give him a 4-yard gain for number 7. Eli Rosenberg, 2nd down, 6 yards to go.
Yeah, just to go back on that personal foul on the Bombardiers real quick. I can't say too much because I know I had a lot of personal fouls when I was playing.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't trying to be dirty. It's just the heat of the moment, and I get that.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just gotta yield when you hear the whistle.
Two tight slots or H-backs, two split ends, shotgun formation, running back behind him. They give to Buontello, running to the left. He's got a huge hole. Hit made by Raphael. And who was that with the tackle? Noah Williams from his defensive end position gets back in there, but that's all the way from the Attleboro 34 to the Attleboro 22, a 12-yard gain for Josh Buontello. 1st and 10, Scarlet Hawks at the Attleboro 22. Again, Attleboro scoring drive, 9 plays, 77 yards, about a 5-minute drive. Again, that formation, two tight H-backs right off the tackles. Crossbuck in the backfield. Buontello is running left, grinding his feet. He'll be close to a first down. And number 66, Dylan Massey, in on the tackle. That's going to be a 9-yard gain for Buontello. 2nd down, 1 yard to go at the Bombardier 13? Yep. Clock moving. We're inside 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Attleboro. Wide left is Dio Rodriguez. Wide right. Whoops. Hold on. I think I have the wrong... No.
Coming off the edge.
Lacerbo gives to Buontello. Hit in the backfield, but fights through that tackle. He's got first down yardage. Final stop made there. Big hit by the Bombardiers, number 5, Brandon Durkee, who was in a linebacker spot. That's going to be 1st and goal as they move from the 13 to the 8, a 5-yard gain for Buontello. 1st and goal at the Attleboro 8. 7th play of the drive coming up that began at their own 42. And again, that personal foul, late hit, playing a big part of it. As the Milford line of Rainey, Wellison DeSantos, Lee, Wanya, and Mastroianni doing a good job on this drive. Again, the 5 offensive linemen, 2 tight slots or H-backs, 2 wideouts. Lacerbo gives to, Rosenberg running to the left. That's going to be a short gain to about the 5-yard line. We'll give him 3 yards. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. 6-0 Attleboro, clock moving, 40 seconds to go, first quarter. So Massey's in there now in the defensive line along with Logan Wild. Noah Williams at one defensive tackle. Defensive end on the left. Landon Vieira, the outside linebacker. Wide left is Rodriguez. Receiver wide right, can't read the number. 1 back, 2 tight H-backs.
Coming off the edge.
They fake, play action pass, throw to the corner, leaping catch for the touchdown. Jackson Finnemore. That's Finnemore's 3rd touchdown reception of the season, 9th touchdown pass for Vincent Lacerbo. 6-6.
The corner on that one bit a little bit, and he was just too late to turn around and defend that, unfortunately.
We're tied at 6 with 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Coming in for the PAT, Morello Machado, a freshman left-footed kicker. Long snapper is Will Lee, the regular center. Nice snap. Good hold by Logan Snaden. And the kick is good, and the Scarlet Hawks lead the Bombardiers 7-6 with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to 1320 WARA and AACS 15 Sports. An 8-play, 58-yard, 5-minute drive. Ground ball, base hit kick. Fielded at his own 24-yard line by the Bombardiers' Brandon Durkee, who missed the first 3 games of the year. Good to have him back. And he returns that straight up the middle. Good field position for the Bombardiers. They'll start this drive at their 38, 39-yard line. We'll see. Whoops. I think they're putting that at the 39-yard line. My brother Michael, MVP at Westboro High in 1965, co-captain of URI football in 1969. Boy, those squib kicks drive him nuts. I know what coaches are doing. They're trying to force turnovers. But Attleboro's going to have good field position here as they'll start, I believe, at their own. I thought it was 39, but they're moving farther back, closer to the 35. All right.
Nope, they're
nope, 39. There 39. It is.
They're just trying to get the chain gang situated.
Second quarter all set to begin. And they're not going to take a break. They're going to get going right away. I guess they don't like our underwriters. As the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers begin. 12 minutes to go. Their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Junior quarterback Braden Jones. Hockomock Sports underclassman of the year last year. Looks to the left, throws over the middle. Oh, Murray was running free. Pass was overthrown. Good job by the Attleboro offensive line.
Give him more than enough time.
Yeah, Williams, Andrade, Owosu Mensah, Abushade, and Bennett with the pass. Little pumped up, little long. 2nd and 10. Bombardiers heading right to left. Milford obviously heading left to right. So Bombardiers moving into a gentle breeze.
Let's go Blue!
For the Bombardier, outstanding sophomore Josiah Raphael. The Z receiver is to the right. Landon Vieira to the left. Now Raphael comes in motion left, creating trips. Jones looking that way, scrambles out of pressure, throws underneath. Just misses connecting with Madden Murray. It'll be 3rd and 10. Looked like Drake May only escaping to his left, not his right that
just
time.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That was a surprising outcome, wasn't it, last Sunday night?
I watched the whole game, and I know I shouldn't have because I was very tired of work the next day. But yes, it was a great result indeed.
3rd and 10. And it was interesting. The Patriots, with Drake May, beat the Bills the way Bridgewater Raynham beat Attleboro, converting on big third downs.
Oh, yeah.
Trips to the left for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. Destito is all wide to the left. Then Raphael. Then closest to the formation is Madden Murray. Running back to the left of the shotgun quarterback Jones. 4-man rush. Deep up the right sideline. Vieira tries to make a one-handed catch. Broken up by Dio Rodriguez. You had a comment?
Well, we say all the time it's really easy officiating up here.
Yeah.
But, I kind of second-guessed myself a little bit. He got his head around. He got his hands up. But looked a little too handsy out there. I was holding my tongue, being a good person.
I thought Dio Rodriguez was making a play on the ball, which the defender is allowed to do. So Jones is now into punt on his first punt attempt. Attleboro ran a fake on 4th and 7 and led to a 21-yard completion to Destito. Milford, again, all the defenders upright. They're only rushing 3. Nice punt by Jones, but it's a line drive. Easy to return. Catching in his own 29. Flying to the left was Finnemore, and another special teams tackle by the Bombardiers sophomore, number 44, Wade Stevens.
He just grabbed his arm, too, and they both spun around. He has impressed me, to say the least.
With 11:33 to go in the second quarter, Milford leads 7-6, and they take over at their own 43-yard line.
Yeah. But like you always say, too, whenever we bring up Wade Stevens, that's how you get playing time.
Yes.
Not just on special teams, on the offense, on the defense.
And he's been bumped up in the depth chart, and we'll see him today as he's the backup weak side linebacker. Buentello trying to run up the middle, gets to the edge, lowers his shoulder, huge collision on the far side. There's another late flag as away from the play, a couple of players from each team were battling. Illegal use of the hands, offense. So this might go against Milford. So Buontello, that was a gain of 6 yards. But I think that's going to come off the boards. We'll see where they mark that penalty from. Milford coaching staff looking for an explanation. 7-6 Milford, 11:22 to go in the first half. So we're going to give the 6-yard gain to Buontello. And the penalty is going to be marked from that spot back 10 yards. So it's going to be first down and 14 yards to go at their own 39-yard line. So he gets credit for a 6-yard run, and now it's first and 14. Milford offensive line, 5 linemen, 2 tight H-backs, 2 wideouts, 1 running back. To the left of the quarterback, Lacerbo. Takes the shotgun snap, fakes, runs a crossbuck basically, fakes the running back going left. Lacerbo runs right. He's going to gain about 5 yards to the 45.
Oh,
another late
penalty.
Flag, as this game is getting chippy early. Abujade in that tackle, the big sophomore for the Bombardiers. So that's a 5-yard gain for the quarterback, Lacerbo. And we'll see what the flag is.
Offsetting penalties.
And Coach Winter's not pleased.
Yeah. Well, Ed Murray got hip tossed.
Yeah.
Is what happened.
Wow.
Ed Murray got hip tossed. Yeah. So.
And we'll see if that's a dead ball foul because they're giving him the gain. So those penalties occurred after the tackle. So it'll be second down, 8 yards to go for the Scarlet Hawks.
I remember one thing when it came to like penalties and stuff like that, because again, I was on the receiving end of some of those. It's always the second guy that gets caught.
Bingo.
It's never the first guy. Like I remember vividly, like we were playing like a consolation game against Fian, and I knew like the entire offensive line, and we had some words to say it lightly, and there was some offsetting, but they were like, "You do it again, you're out of this game," and I had some words for the ref, but we'll get into it later.
Again, 5 linemen, 2 tight H-backs. They all stay into block. Pass is high, just over the head of Jackson Finnemore. Incomplete. 3rd and 8 for Milford coming up. 7-6 Milford, 10:18 to go. Second quarter. The sophomore Massey getting a rest. And Attleboro starting Abujade and Noah Williams at defensive ends, Logan Wild at the nose, and Dylan Massey, who's now out at defensive tackle. I think that's Scott Bennett or Nick Andrade in now at that spot. 3rd and 8, big play.
Big play. Attleboro had trouble defending this last week. Let's see if they've turned it around in practice.
2 tight slots, 2 wideouts. Milford heading left to right, right side's the wide side. Play action pass. Lacerbo has time, decides to scramble up the middle. He'll have the first down as he slips through 2 tacklers and converts the first down for the Scarlet Hawks. Not how Coach Olson drew it up, but they'll take it. A scramble for Vincent Lacerbo, the sophomore quarterback. And he's all the way to the Attleboro 42-yard line. So that's a gain of 13 yards. First and 10, Milford. They lead 7-6. Clock is moving inside. 10 minutes to go in the quarter. Here they come out over the ball. Wide right is Rodriguez. That's the wide side of the field.
Massey's back in, too.
4-man front for the Bombardiers. They try to run up the middle. Hit by Dylan Massey. Breaks through that tackle, but the linebackers follow up quickly. McHugh in there in the tackle along with Landon Vieira. Gained by Buontello. We'll give him 2 yards from the 42 to the 40. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Yeah, that was a good play for Massey right there. Ended up sewing him up for the linebackers to come in and get him. But sometimes you bounce off weird angles and everything like that. Like I get it, but just bear hug him. You're a big dude. Bear hug him. Just take him to the ground, man.
Again, they send Rodriguez wide right. Finnemore wide left. Both H-backs to the right side of the formation. That's where the power is on the wide side. And they're going to run that way. Cutting it outside.
He's
cutting it back inside. Great run by Eli Rosenberg. Looked like he was going to be bottled up for a loss, and he burst through for a first down. Boy, how's that for quick feet?
That is some quick feet. I think we both got a little confused, too.
Yeah.
We thought he was down, and he just popped right back up.
Moves from the 40 to the Attleboro 29, 11-yard gain for Eli Rosenberg. First and 10, seventh play of the drive coming up at the Attleboro 29. 7-6 Scarlet Hawks, clock moving inside, 8:20 to go. Rainey's the left tackle, Wellis and DeSantos, the freshman, the left guard. Returning star, Lee is the center. Mwanya, the right guard. Mastroianni, the right tackle. Left H-back comes in motion right. Play action pass, post over the middle, wide open. Bursting down the middle is Captain Dylan Burns. Starts at linebacker, playing a lot of H-back here today. Play action pass complete. And they move from the 29-yard line to the 7-yard line. 22-yard gain. Burns on the catch. And again, his brother Ryan Burns, also a captain, not playing today due to injury. Clock moving, 7:40 to go. First and goal, Scarlet Hawks. Whoops. Our field mic. There we go. Lacerbo, number 11, with big Buentello behind him.
Number 2.
Oh, runs right up the middle, breaks through a tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Milford. A 7-yard touchdown run for Buentello. And it's 13-7 Milford with a PAT coming up. An 8-play, 57-yard drive. 7:15 to go. 30 in a 4-minute, 30-second drive. Here comes the PAT, left-footed kicker. Not a whole lot on it, but enough to get through the uprights by Morello Machado, and it's 14-6 Milford. Well, on that drive, Eddie, Scarlet Hawks won the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. They are torching them with this option offense that they're running right now. Their front 7, the front 4 are getting good penetration. They're trying to hold the line of scrimmage, but the tackles and the tight ends for Milford are absolutely just sealing off Williams and Abujade. They're just sealing them off, and it's creating these huge holes we just saw on that drive. And the linebackers need to keep their heads up. We were talking about that a little bit during a bit of a break. They need to keep their heads up, and they've been just over-committing on the fake run. Obviously you've seen they've been running the option. You got to be on your toes for this.
Deep kick, fielded at his own 13-yard line. That's Raphael, the sophomore, coming up. You want to run north-south there. And he is taken down after a short gain. Special teams tackle by Milford's number 83, Quinn Deans, another freshman. Again, low numbers for Milford, only about 35, 38 players dressed for tonight's game. And Attleboro will take over first and 10, their own 24-yard line, with 7:08 to go in the first half. Here comes that offensive line, left to right. Bennett, Abujade, Owusu-Mensah, Andrade, and Williams. 2 running backs, a power pistol formation. And they give to Alonso, the second back. Good positive surge by the middle of that line. Nice block by Brandon Durkee, the fullback. And we'll give Alonso 4 yards, 2nd and 6 coming up. Nice, players down. Nice job by Milford's inside linebackers, Buentello and Dylan Burns there.
Bennett's down. Hopefully he's just cramping up a
Noah
little.
Williams.
Noah Williams. Oh, it's 52. It looked like 56. Excuse me.
Noah Williams for the Bombardiers starts at right tackle on offense, and he was in the interior of the defensive line. Tonight he's starting at defensive end. He goes right to the bench. So we'll see who's in there. Trying to find out who's in at right tackle for
55 is Logan Wild.
Okay, Logan Wild, one of the captains now, went at right tackle. Again, a power pistol formation. They give to Alonso this time running right. Gets low, big collision as he drives his feet. Burns in there along with number 2, Buentello.
0.
Yeah, no gain. Third down, 6 yards to go at their own 28-yard line. Bombardiers trailing 14-6, and we're now inside 6 minutes to go in the half. Wide left is the sophomore Rafael Destito in the slot there. I think that's Murray, wide right. Again, the power pistol formation. Wide splits in the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Jones tries to escape. He won't. Taken down from behind by Milford's. Who is that? Come on. Number 6. Ethan Charzenko, the senior tight end or H-back and defensive end. Came from the far side.
That was a 9-yard sack.
Wow. Charzenko with a big sack. Charzenko has 3 touchdown receptions this year as he plays a lot of tight end or H-back. Punt formation for Brendan Jones. Junior punts it off. High punt. Bounces. Takes an Attleboro bounce across midfield. Rolls inside the Milford 45. And the Scarlet Hawks will take over at their own 45-yard line. So that was a 4th down and 15 yards to go on the punt. Bombardiers going to have to make some adjustments on the line of scrimmage. They had that outstanding first drive to take the lead, 9 plays, 77 yards. But obviously the Olsen brothers and their coaching staff have made some adjustments. And now Milford, already ahead by 8, takes over their own 49-yard line. 4:54 to go in the half. That's a lie. That's their own 44-yard line.
Defensive end.
Pardon me?
Who's the other defensive end? I can't see.
For Attleboro?
Yeah.
It was Noah Williams.
Oh, it was. Is that Wade Stephens out there?
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Shotgun formation, fake. Lacerbo heavily rushed by Logan Wild and taken down by number 12,
they called him
sophomore
down.
Carl Etienne. Etienne started filling in for TJ Sutherland at that weak side linebacker spot. Now he's the backup defensive end with the sack. So Lacerbo goes from the 44 to the 37. So that's a loss of 7 yards. ATN with a sack. A big assistance from Logan Wild. Excuse me, number 55. Yes, Logan Wild. Stick with your instincts, Paul. Second down, 17 yards to go. 2 H-backs, 2 wideouts. Shotgun running back. They fake. He's that counter with the quarterback. Lacerbo fakes left, runs right. He's going to be taken down after a gain of 3 or 4 yards. Abujade in on that tackle.
Looked like a little bit of miscommunication in that backfield, too, on that option read.
Jabril Ismail in there as well as he's now coming out for a break. It's going to be third down, 14 yards to go. So that was a gain of 3 for Lacerbo. Inside 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. 14-6, Scarlet Hawks. Big 3rd and 14. Rodriguez wide left, wide right is Finnemore. Ball's right in the middle of the field as they head left to right. Again, 2 tight H-backs. Lacerbo, the sophomore quarterback, filling in for the injured Joey McGee. Back to pass down the right sideline. He's out there.
Oh, he caught it.
And a catch is made.
Oh, they're saying he didn't catch it.
Oh, wow.
They didn't say he caught
Well, if you're watching on the AACS YouTube channel, you can rewind that and make your own decision, as the pass was caught but incomplete, and now it's 4th and 14 for Milford.
That's a big break for Attleboro right there.
Yeah. Coming in late was Tyler Poliski getting his first start tonight at cornerback. And now in punting formation, and this will be Josh Buentello. Again, plays running back, plays inside linebacker, punts, kind of like what TJ Sutherland did for the Bombardiers before his injury. Attleboro has 2 back. He'll be rushing 4.
Ooh, Wild almost got the
spiral
finger on it.
Raphael calls for the fair catch, bobbles it, but
covered it.
Yeah, lands on it at his own 25-yard line. And the Bombardiers will take over with 2:49 to go in the first half, forcing a 3 and out with help from the sideline. Yes, their own 25-yard line. Morin's right there. Morin's Diner and Restaurant in downtown Attleboro. Fresh off their brand new renovation. Place looks fantastic.
Sure does. I've always been a big fan of their breakfast, I say every week. Feels like a weekly occurrence for me at this point.
You know what's sneaky good?
What?
The tuna melt, french fries, and chicken and rice soup at lunch. Get away from me.
I'm not a fan of tuna, though. Everything else sounds yummy.
Well, that's because you're wrong, Eddie.
Okay.
They try to throw to DeCito outside, but he's covered. And Jones just throws that away, hits the trash can well over the sideline. Back in my day, that's intentional grounding, but they don't call that anymore.
He was out of the pocket.
Yes, good point. Well, they didn't have that rule back in my day. You forget how old I am, Eddie.
I know. I just said it earlier, too.
My grandfather, Myron Ellis Witham, he was the Walter Camp All-American quarterback for Dartmouth College in 1903. They won the first game ever played at Harvard Stadium, November of 1903. Grandpa had 2 drop kicks in that game.
There you go.
And that was my mother's father. My dad's in the Hall of Fame at UVM for basketball and baseball. Back to pass. Wheel route. Underneath to DeStito. Makes the catch. Slips for one tackler. Nice open field tackle by Jackson Finnemore. And that's going to be a gain for DeStito of 3 yards. So it'll be 3rd down. 7 yards to go for the Bombardiers. 2:20 left in the first half. They're at their own 29-yard line, so I guess a 4-yard gain. We'll call it 3rd and 6. Long 6, short 7. Nah, that's 6. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Right side's the wide side. Wide splits between the left guard and left tackle. Williams is back. Oops. Pass is complete over the middle. Once again to DeStito. He's got first down yardage to the 46-yard line. Tackle made by Rosenberg. So DeStito, that's his 4th catch. Moves from the 29 to the 41. So an 11-yard gain. 1st and 10 Bombardiers. Clock still moving. 136, 135. Trying to see if Williams is back out there. Yes, he is.
He's out there. Hopefully it was just a cramp. Looked like it.
Open backfield, so trips to the right, twins left. 4-man rush by the Scarlet Hawks. Over the middle, DeStito was open again. As the Scarlet Hawks have 2 men wherever and Murray is.
DeStito's down.
DeStito gets the first down catch into Milford territory at the 44, and he is down. 5 completions from Jones to DeStito, 3 in a row. Ball's at the Milford 44. So that's 9, a 13-yard gain. So 4 and 11 is 15, and 13 is 28. Plus the 52-yard catch, plus the 21-yard catch on the fake punt. DeStito comes off under his own power. Trainer Aaron Wolf is out there. 1:16 to go. Bombardiers have at least 2 timeouts left as Jim Winters, the head coach, serves as his own OC. And the clock is moving now, and now Jim Winters calls timeout. Timeout Bombardiers. 14-6 Milford. 1:10 to go in the first half, but Attleboro's driving. We'll be right back.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to 1320 WARA AACS 15 Sports. Jim Jones, who is watching back in our studio, our engineer in charge, said on that catch on the sideline by Jackson Finnemore, one foot was in bounds, but coming down at the same time, his other foot on the line, that was out of bounds. Back to pass, 44 yards away. Jones underneath, diving attempt by the slot back Murray, incomplete, 2nd and 10. What do you have for passing stats for Braden Jones?
I have him 6 for 12 for 101 yards.
Wow. And you think Madden Murray might have had that 52-yard catch? No.
Again, I could be wrong, but it looked like Madden Murray to me. It was still 101 yards passing.
Well, I'll be checking that tonight.
Yeah, and you can text me later saying, hey, you were either right or wrong.
Yep. Well, if you're right, don't count on getting a text.
Okay, sounds good.
2nd down.
I'll be asleep.
1:12 to go, first half. Attleboro trailing 14-6. Twins right. That's the wide side. Twins left. Alonzo in the backfield with Jones, the quarterback. Fake to Alonzo. Quick hitch pass to DeStito on the left. Get out of bounds, James. He's going to be taken down. Initial hit by Kyle Reese. Burns in there as well. That's going to be a short gain for the Bombardiers, and they have to use another timeout. Also, number 13 in there as well, Dio Rodriguez, one of the cornerbacks on the tackle. So that was a gain of 5 yards on the pass from Jones to DeStito. 3rd and 5 coming up. We'll keep it right here. Milford had the ball first. Attleboro forced a 3 and out. Bombardiers took over at their own 23-yard line. 9 plays and 77 yards later, they were in the end zone. A 52-yard completion to either DeStito or Madden Murray. Then the touchdown run by Braden Jones, his 3rd of the year in a quarterback sneak. Milford countered with an 8-play, 58-yard drive in 5 minutes. 5-yard touchdown pass from Lacerbo to Jackson Finnemore. And then Milford drove 8 plays and 57 yards to make it 14-6. Open backfield, trips to the right. That's the wide side. Twins left. Just a 3-person rush. DeStito makes the catch underneath. Trying to run right to left. Now cuts back left to right. He's got first down yardage at the 30-yard line. So 44. So they were at the 39. That's a 9-yard gain from Jones to DeStito. Clock is moving.
Timeout.
And Attleboro's forced to call a timeout. I think they wanted to save that one. 48 seconds to go. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports. Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs. Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. If you're watching on the AACS YouTube channel, please feel free to hit the like button. You can leave a comment and subscribe to keep up with all the Blue Bombardier sporting action. Attleboro out of the timeout. Here come the Milford Scarlet Hawks. Dale Olson, the head coach, Dana Olson, the assistant coach. They're both sick of hearing my story of being clipped by Howie Long in 1975, taking a Mark Nero touchdown off the board. Milford fans know what I'm talking about, not so much the Bombardier fans. Jones is back to pass. 4-man rush deep to the right corner. Good coverage. Tipped away by Raphael as he turned into the defensive back to prevent an interception, I believe, by Garen Fraunfelter, the cornerback. 2nd and 10 for the Bombardiers, who I believe are out of timeouts.
Yeah.
41 seconds to go. A lot of Milford players wearing pink ankle wraps in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Scott Bennett for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers wearing pink socks. You're not going to make fun of someone big enough and strong enough to be a left tackle when they're wearing pink socks, though. No. Back to passes Jones. Again, an empty backfield. Over the middle.
My
what
goodness.
a tremendous diving catch. That was Madden Murray. Oh, what a play. First down, Bombardiers. Clock moving there at the 12-yard line. 18-yard gain. And they spike the ball, which counts as an incompletion. So what do we have for Braden Jones now, the Hockomock Sports returning underclassman of the year last season, now a junior?
He is 9 for 17, if you include the spike, for 133 yards.
Wow. Hey, you did that in your head, that last one.
Yeah, a little bit. Don't look at the chicken scratch on the stats board, everybody. I don't have enough fingers and toes to count that high. I got to do a little bit of simple math on the stats board.
So this drive started at Attleboro's 25-yard line with an incompletion, and then 3 straight Braden Jones to James the Mosquito DeStito completions for 4 yards, 11 yards, and 13 yards. Another first down incompletion, then a 5-yard and a 9-yard completion to DeStito. An incompletion, and then on 2nd and 10, Madden Murray gets into the act with a tremendous diving catch for an 18-yard gain. It's now 2nd and goal from the Milford, 2nd and 10 from the Milford 12-yard line. Again, Murray sprained an ankle in the first game of the season. Starting to round up into form now. Twins to the left, that's the wide side. Twins right, the short side. Alonzo stays into block. 5 men are rushing. Double
Back
coverage in the corner.
Oh!
And there comes the late flag for pass interference. As Murray, they're double covering him wherever he goes, and he was tackled while the ball was in the air.
Now I can say that was a penalty.
Yes. Because that time, Eddie, the difference, they were making absolutely positively no play on the ball.
Correct.
I like how high school football does pass interference. If you're playing the ball, they're not going to call it.
Yeah.
And it's not a spot foul. It's usually a 15-yard foul, or in this case, half the distance to the goal. So it'll be 1st and goal, Bombardiers with 26 seconds to go. Ball's at the 6-yard line. 12th play of the drive coming up that started at their own 25 with 2:49 to go. Twins left, Twins right. 1 running back. Left side's the wide side. Shotgun snap. Jones is back. Underneath DeStito.
Oh, another penalty.
Wow, as they grabbed DeStito's arms as he was reaching for that ball. That's going to move it from the 6 to the 3. So those don't count as incompletions. So 2 pass interference calls in a row. Oh, defensive holding.
Oh.
Either way, it'll still
half
be
the distance of the goal.
That's why the receiver couldn't get his hands up. So it'll still be 1st and goal, but this time from the 3. This is huge for the Bombardiers. 1-3 on the season. And Milford, the Olsen brothers, call timeout. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports. 14-6 Milford, Attleboro on the Scarlet Hawk doorstep.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I imparted some misinformation there. It's 2nd and 1, as even though the penalty was half the distance to the goal, it was not enough to get them a first down. So Attleboro's at about the 3.5-yard line. 2nd down, 1 yard to go, 22 seconds. Stack formation to both sides. Jones rolls to his right, heavily rushed, throws it deep out of the end zone. Tremendous pass rush by Eli Rosenberg, the blitzing strong safety. Or is that number 1? I'm sorry, that was the outside linebacker, senior Wanderson DeSantos. I was going to say that'd be a long distance for the strong safety to travel.
Well, just a little bit.
But Wanderson DeSantos, older brother of Wellison DeSantos. Wanderson a senior, Wellison a freshman. So now it's 3rd and 1.
That was great pressure from Milford on that play.
I want to thank Leo Johnson, the PA announcer, for straightening me out. Ball at about the 3.5-yard line. Over the middle, touchdown, Attleboro Blue Bombardiers.
Caught that ball.
I don't know if that was number 5.
Oh, and there's a penalty. Is it excessive celebration?
Madden Murray on the touchdown reception. As I'm trying to straighten out the buttons on my soundboard here. So a 3-yard touchdown pass to Madden Murray, his first touchdown reception of the season. Madden Murray is one of HockamockSports.com's 10 players to watch, and Attleboro will go for 2.
I think they picked up. There was a penalty marker after that touchdown.
Yep. So a 3-yard touchdown pass, Attleboro. Nope, they're marking it back. So was it after the touchdown?
Yeah, it was. I think it was after the touchdown.
Wow. So Jones to Murray. 3-yard touchdown pass. And then a personal foul after the touchdown. I don't know if it was taunting or what. So the Bombardiers will go for 2 points, a scant 18 yards away from the end zone.
Bringing the heat.
Milford blitzing. Jones to the left corner. The sophomore. Tremendous catch. Another flag is down.
I don't think they called it complete, though.
The officials are talking. Raphael made the catch against double coverage. On the coverage were Rosenberg and Rodriguez. Long conversation. What's the call, sir? 11 seconds on the clock. Any day now. Have they made a call yet, Eddie?
No. What is going on? Was it a?
Okay, is.
So I think
now the ball's moved to the 9-yard line. Did they call that a touchdown to Murray? Is the scoreboard accurate?
No idea.
The ball is now at the 9-yard line. We're not sure what the score is. Jones back to pass. Chased out of the pocket by Charzenko.
Oh, he got pushed.
Pass is incomplete to Murray. And we got to confirm what the score is. Well,
I think that was the. I think that was the
conversion.
The conversion. So it's 14-12 Milford.
All right.
Right now. That was very confusing for both of us.
So Attleboro drives 75 yards in 14 plays. 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Wow. What a drive.
It was a great drive. That's a statement drive right there, saying they're not out of this fight just yet. I mean, it's not like it was it's not like it was the Fiend game. Let's be real. But, it's saying, hey, we're not going anywhere. You got to keep playing tough. Let's have at it.
6'3", 265-pound sophomore Ademola Abujade will kick off. Line drive. Wobbly kick fielded at his own 14-yard line. Coming right up the middle. Has a hole. Finding space in the left is Finnemore. Finally taken down
by
before
Wade
midfield.
Stevens again. And there's another penalty.
And another flag and another special teams tackle for sophomore Wade Stevens. Wow. Long kickoff return by Jackson Finnemore. Line of scrimmage right now is the 49-yard line of Attleboro. There's 4 seconds left on the clock, and they're going to mark this off against the Bombardiers. 5, 10,
15-yard penalty. It must have been unnecessary roughness on the Bombardiers.
Wow, this has been a chippy game.
And like I've said numerous times already, I'm one for chippiness, but sometimes you got to reel it in a little bit.
Milford at the 37-yard line of Attleboro. 4 seconds to go in the half. Trips to the right, twins left. Lacerbo scrambles, throws down the right, passes tipped in the air, falls to the turf, and that will end the first half. On the coverage for the Bombardiers, Jack Donahue.
Oh, there's 2 more penalty markers down by the line of scrimmage, by the way.
How come if I'm hitting the mute button?
Well, it looks like it's the end of the half, and it'll be enforced on the kickoff. Or they're declining them.
Attleboro's declining the penalties. Those are against Milford. So that was a very confusing end of the first half. Bottom line, Milford leads Attleboro 14-12. Got a text here from Attleboro lacrosse coach Jim Black. Not sure if you can, but if you could give a shout out to the boys lacrosse team, I would truly appreciate it. They're working concessions tonight to give back to the community. Community service is big with me. Thanks in advance. Well, we did it. Now,
there you go.
Let's see if I can run these commercials without us talking in the background, even though I had the mute button pushed. We'll be right back. 14-12 Milford at the half.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to ACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with little Eddie Perica. Peter Bray running our camera. Jim Jones, the engineer in charge, also pinch hitting on graphics. We're at halftime. It's 14-12. We're going to hear a little bit of the Attleboro High School band, Zoot Suit Riot, by the the Cherry Poppin' Daddy, Zoot Suit Riot. Look it up, kids. It's quite a history lesson. Something that happened in the early 1940s during World War II. The Zoot Suit Riots were a real thing.
Yeah, right.
Paul Healy along with Eddie Perica. What do you got for first half stats?
All right, we'll start with our Blue Bombardiers here. We have Braden Jones, starting quarterback for the Blue Bombardiers. He is 10 for 20, 136 yards and a touchdown. And he also has a rushing touchdown that he got in the first quarter on Attleboro's first drive.
His third of the year.
His third of the year, thank you. And then number 0, Madden Murray. This number is a little debatable because I may have taken it with a big grain of salt, everybody. he has 4 receptions for 94 potential yards.
Yep.
And a touchdown. That touchdown came on the 3-yard pass from Braden Jones to bring the score 14-12 Milford before half. And then on the Milford side of the ball, number 11, their starting quarterback, Vincent Lacerbo, he is 3 for 7 for 32 yards and a 5-yard touchdown.
His 9th of the
His
year.
9th of the year. And that touchdown was caught by number 14, Jackson Finnemore. And then they also have a rushing touchdown from Josh Buntello. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. From 7 yards out, and he has 7 rushes for 42 yards on top of that. And then also back to Vincent Lacerbo for a second. He has 5 rushes for 33 yards.
For 33.
For 33.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Okay.
And not to interrupt you, but I think we're going to talk about penalties a little bit.
Okay, go for it.
Going up on this. Like I've clearly talked about in this first half with my own personal experience. You know, I love the chippiness. I love the competitive nature of both sides. But the last 2 scoring drives, one for Attleboro, one for Milford, were kind of decisive on penalties. Just really big mental lapses, playing past the whistle, hip throwing people. I get it. It's a league game. It's a Hockomock League game. Tensions are high. You know, Attleboro's been playing some really good football since last week.
Yep.
You know, so they're trying to prove something. Milford's trying to prove something, but you just got to play a little smarter, boys. That's all I can really say about that. Milford has. There have been a bunch of offsetting penalties too. So Milford only has about 19 penalty yards total to Attleboro's 45 penalty yards.
Wow.
So Milford's getting a little bit more of an advantage when it comes to free plays and stuff like that. Hopefully in the second half, they kind of both sides of the ball, really, because no one wants to see penalties thrown. It slows the game down.
If you're here at Tozer Cassidy Field, again, we want to thank the members of Coach Jim Winter's boys lacrosse team as they're manning the concession stand today. If you're going to play lacrosse at Attleboro under Coach Jim Winters, you've got to get involved in community service, and the boys are stepping up and doing some of that tonight. For the way this game went, Milford received the opening kickoff. They were forced on a 3-and-out on the very first play of the game. Off the injured list, Logan Wild, senior captain, came flying up the middle to cause an incompletion. Attleboro then took over after a punt at their own 23-yard line, drove 77 yards in 9 plays, a 52-yard completion. Well, actually, before that, on a 4th and 7 at their own 24, a fake punt from the quarterback/punter Braden Jones to James the Mosquito DeStito for 21 yards. Later in the drive, a 52-yard completion to the 1-yard line. I thought it was to DeStito. Eddie's telling me it was to Madden Murray. Either way, in the following play, Braden Murray snuck into the end zone for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. That made it 6-0 Bombardiers. Milford countered with an 8-play, 58-yard, 5-minute drive, 12-yard run by Buentello, 9-yard run by Buentello, 8 more yards, and then a 5-yard touchdown pass from the sophomore quarterback, Vincent Lacerbo, filling in for the injured senior Joey McGee, to number 14, Jackson Finnemore, a junior. For the touchdown pass, the PAT was good. That made it 7-6. Attleboro was forced on a 3-and-out after 3 straight incompletions. Milford then drove 8 plays and 57 yards. A big 13-yard scramble on 3rd and 8 by the sophomore Lacerbo kept the drive going. A 22-yard pass to Captain Dylan Burns brought the ball to the 7-yard line, and then a 7-yard touchdown run by Buentello, his 5th touchdown rushing of the year. PAT was good, made it 14-6. The teams exchanged punts, and then the Bombardiers, with 2:49 to go in the half, took over at their own 25, drove 75 yards in 14 plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 completions to James DeStito on that drive. On a 2nd and 10 late in the half, a beautiful diving catch by junior captain Madden Murray. Moved the ball to the 12-yard line, an 18-yard gain. On 3rd and 1, after a couple of pass interference penalties against Milford, a 3-yard touchdown pass from Braden Jones, his 9th of the year, to Madden Murray. There was a personal foul penalty against Attleboro after the play, so their conversion attempt came from the 18-yard line. Then there was another penalty on the conversion, so they moved it half the distance. Yes, to make it from the 9-yard line, and that pass was incomplete. And Leo Johnson straightened me out again. The reason why the first conversion attempt didn't result in 2 points was because despite the effort of Attleboro's outstanding sophomore Josiah Raphael, he didn't catch the ball.
No.
You saw that.
I did. I was like, wait a minute. He didn't catch the ball. He had it in his hands for like a moment.
Yes.
And then it popped right out.
Well, just to be clear, when I say something blatantly wrong, it's okay for you to hit me on the arm, kick me.
Well, I don't want to hurt you, man.
Yeah, right,
Come
exactly.
on. We already said you were almost as old as like the first football game, so I don't want to break you.
Yeah,
Come on.
really. And you could. Boy, it's tough for Milford. 2 of their players were highlighted by HockomockSports.com as players to watch, one on offense, one on defense. Both captains for Milford, both missing this game with injury. One of them, Jason Stokes, a wide receiver, running back, returner, strong with good hands and breakaway speed. He is out of this game with injury. And Ryan Burns, a senior captain, key part of their defense up the middle on the line of scrimmage both ways. He's being heavily recruited by the NESCAC schools. So we wish them a quick recovery. Milford is going to kick off to start the second half right to left from their own 25-yard line. So the penalty at the end of the half, one of many, being enforced on this kickoff. So they'll kick off right to left. This looks like a different kicker than the PATs because this is a right-footed kicker, and the PATs were hit by left-footed freshman Marcelo Machado. And now they're moving the ball again from the 25
to the normal kickoff spot
to the 40.
Interesting.
Well, for fans of the movie Blazing Saddles, what in the wide world of sports is going on here? Probably shouldn't mention a rated R movie on high school broadcast, but wow, this is confusing.
We're not quoting anything bad. We'll be okay.
So now they're kicking off from their own 40, right to left. Line drive, one hop, speared on the ground, picked up at the own 11-yard line, trying to run to the right. I think that's Raphael. He's going to be taken down at his own 21-yard line. Get up from the bottom of that pile. Special teams tackle made by a Milford player. Oh, looks like number 14 for Milford, Jackson Finnemore. So Attleboro takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trailing 14-12, 11:54 to go in the period. And Braden Jones, 10 for 20 passing.
Yeah, 10 for 20 passing, 136 yards and a touchdown. Oh, jet toss.
Yes, inside sweep to Madden Murray. He was out wide left, came back towards the formation, moves from the 20-yard line to the 29. 9-yard gain for Murray, as Coach Winters would love to get Madden involved in the offense as much as possible. 2nd down and 1, Bombardiers, their own 29. Trips to the left. Murray alone to the right. That's the short side. Junior quarterback Braden Jones checks the wrist bracelet there that has all the play information on it. He's got time to throw. Going
Uncorked
deep.
It.
Out there.
Raphael.
In and out of the hands of Raphael with nothing but green in front of him. 3rd and 1, Bombardiers. Boy, that's such a great time to go deep on 2nd and 1. Obviously, a miscommunication in the Milford defensive backfield. It's actually closer to 3rd and 2.
3rd and 1.5.
All right, we'll call it that. Yeah. I don't want to make you redo your stats. Coach Jim Winters gives Braden Jones the play. Wristband. That's what it is. Alonzo on the sideline, the normal starting running back, trying to stretch his legs up. So who's in there at running back now? Might be Jaden Mowat.
No, Alonzo's back at running back.
Oh, that's Jaden Mowat on the sidelines warming up. And then a jump on the line of scrimmage. I think the Hawks might have gone offside as pink flags are littering the field. Another conference. Offsides or encroachment defense. Ed Groh is the white hat. So that'll be a first down for the Bombardiers. Oops, put that back up. First down, 10 yards to go. Attleboro, their own 34-yard line. Trailing 14-6, 11:06 to go, third quarter. Trips to the left, twins right. Right slot comes in motion left. Bubble screen to Raphael. Gets a nice block from Alonso out front, but beautiful tackle by inside linebacker Josh Buentello. That'll be a gain of 1 tops because we like Raphael. Second down, 9 yards to go. Bombardiers, their own 35. See big number 51 out there on the line of scrimmage. That's Milford freshman Wellison DeSantos, younger brother of senior Wanderson DeSantos, who starts at outside linebacker. Second and 9, maybe 8 for the Bombardiers. Bunch formation on both sides of the formation. Jones rolls left. Heavily pressured.
There you go.
Beautiful pass to Madden
more
Murray.
flags coming in.
Even though he was heavily pressured by Ethan Charzenko. And we'll
Illegal
see if this
man
comes
downfield.
back.
Maybe.
So instead of a gain of about 15 yards to Murray, this is going to come back. Have we given a signal yet?
It was, I'm pretty sure it was an illegal man downfield.
Okay. So that moves the ball back to the 30-yard line of the Bombardiers. It'll now be second down, 14 yards to go. Clock moving as we approach 10 minutes to go in the quarter. Bombardiers trail by 2. Bunch formation to the left. That's the short side. We've got a split, and now the left wing comes in motion out of the formation. Jones back to pass. Underneath to DeStito. Ripped to the turf by Wanderson DeSantos after a gain of 2. How many receptions does DeStito have?
He has 6 for 44.
Wow. Unless it was him that caught that 52-yarder earlier.
44 or 96.
Attleboro at their own 31-yard line. Third down. Call it 13 yards to go. Scarlet Hawks defensive line of Charzenko and the freshman Wellison DeSantos. The defensive ends nose tackle is Collazo. Inside linebackers Buentello and Dylan Burns. Outside linebackers Wanderson DeSantos and the freshman Reese. Back to pass. Jones has plenty of time. Over the middle. Landon Vieira's out there.
Another penalty flag, by the way.
Broken up at the last moment by Jackson Finnemore. Is that the Attleboro backfield?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be Attleboro, and it looked like Milford's going to decline it.
Again, ineligible lineman downfield. That's declined. Punting situation for the Bombardiers. 4th and 13, their own 31. Kenny Boardman has now joined us on camera. Long snapper again for the Bombardiers is the outstanding receiver and cornerback James DeStito, 5'9", 146. Punter is the quarterback Jones. High snap, he fields it. Line drive punt, left to right. Takes an Attleboro hop inside the 30. Rolls to the 26-yard line where the Milford Scarlet Hawks will take over, leading by 2 with 8:40 to go in the third quarter. And where did I say they are?
They're at the 26.
There it is.
Looks more like the 27-yard line.
We'll go with the 27. Yeah. So for Milford, their sophomore quarterback, Vincent Lacerbo, filling in for the injured Joey McGee, who might be out for the season. Lacerbo's got 9 touchdown passes on the year, including one today. Shotgun formation. Again, those 2 tight slots or H-backs One running back. 4-man front for the Bombardiers.
Outside
Toss
pitch.
to the right. Will they get to the edge? They do get to the edge. Taken down from behind by middle linebacker McHugh, but a first down run for senior Josh Buentello. What do you have for his rushing totals now?
He is 52 yards on 8 attempts and a touchdown.
1st and 10 after that 10-yard gain. They're now out to the 37-yard line. I think that's the first time we've seen that toss play from the Scarlet Hawks tonight. Yeah. Clock approaching 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. 14-12 Milford. Dio Rodriguez is wide to the left. That's the wide side. Finnemore wide right. 4-man front for the Bombardiers. H-back left comes in motion right. Fakes the toss. Lacerbo will run up the middle, sheds one tackle, but not a second as he's taken down by the Bombardiers. Brandon Durkee, the senior outside linebacker. Trying to see where Durkee is in the starting. Yeah, he was. So number 2, Boston Baldwin, is in for the Bombardiers as the weak side linebacker. Strong side linebacker is usually Landon Vieira, but Durkee's in there for him now. Second down, you calling that 7 or 8?
7.
So a 3-yard gain for the quarterback. 2nd and 7 from the 40-yard line of Milford. Into the backfield, give to Buentello. Hitting the backfield, somehow skitters out of the tackles. Crosses the 45-yard line. He'll be close to a first down. Tackling.
You know, last week, they were good at wrapping up down low.
Yep.
Now they're going back, hitting that mid-upper torso and shoulders.
So he's out to the 46-yard line. That's a 6-yard gain.
3rd and 1 to go.
Probably 4-down territory. 6.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Again, the 2 H-backs, 2 wideouts.
QB keeper.
Again, they fake. Quarterback Lacerbo outside, hit by Madden Murray. And another big hit by Brandon Durkee.
Oh, another flag.
And another late flag. That was enough for a first down by Lacerbo. Wow.
Against personal foul against
Milford. Wow. A ton of personal fouls in this game.
Well, they're still talking. Was it 2 personal fouls?
We'll find out. Wow. Long conversation. They're going over to talk to the Milford coaching staff. Dale Olson, assisted by his brother Dana Olson. And now they're marking it off against the Scarlet Hawks all the way back to the 33-yard line. And that was a dead ball foul, so they gave Lacerbo the first down. But they're moving the chains back. It was a dead ball foul, so it's going to be 1st and 10, but they're back at their own 33. So he had run the ball to the 47, but now it's all the way back to the 33. 1st and 10. 14-12 Milford. Approaching 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Attleboro shifting on the defensive line. Shotgun formation, running back behind the quarterback. Fake. Sideline and go. Sophomore's there in coverage.
Oh, incomplete.
Nearly a great catch. Raphael breaks it up at the last minute to stop Jackson.
Great defense
Finnemore.
on that play.
Should say the last second. Last second.
Yes. Yeah. I knew what you meant.
Yes. Josiah Raphael, a 6-foot, 180-pound sophomore. Outstanding cornerback on defense. And Z receiver on offense. 2nd and 10. Buentello gets a break. Usually when that happens, coming in at running back is Eli Rosenberg. Starts a strong safety defensively as well. Yep, Rosenberg in the backfield. Wide left is Dio Rodriguez. That's the wide side. Finnemore wide right.
Another toss.
Yep, the slot back in the right comes in motion left, serves as a pulling guard. Finnemore's going to run for a first down. Tackles made by the Bombardiers. Dylan Massey, the sophomore, and Jabriel Ismail, the junior.
Oh, they're calling for a measurement. Maybe? No?
Here's the first down.
Okay.
10-yard gain. So what do you have for Eli Rosenberg rushing?
I have number 7, right?
Yep.
He has 4 attempts for 28 yards.
1st and 10, their own 44-yard line. That was actually an 11-yard gain.
Excuse me, 29 yards then.
Approaching 5:15 to go, third quarter. Shotgun formation for the sophomore Lacerbo. Looks like he's changing the play at the line. 5-man front for the Bombardiers. Here they come, rushing everybody. Lacerbo pumps, throws. A flag coming down
they're going
late.
to call pass interference on that?
Was that intercepted by Raphael, or did he and Madam Murray knock it away from each other? There was 1 Milford receiver and 4 Attleboro defensive backs in the area.
They're going to call pass interference.
Wow. And unofficially, that was the 436th penalty of this game.
Oh, it was the quickest one called in this game, too, I'd say.
A ton of pass interference penalties, a ton of dead ball foul penalties. And they'll mark this forward 15 yards, and Milford will get another first down. And they're inside Attleboro territory at the 41-yard line. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8th play of the drive, 6th, not including the penalties. That Milford offensive line, Rainey, the left tackle, Welliston DeSantos, the freshman, the left guard, Lee, the senior center, Mwanma is the right guard, Mastriani is the right tackle. Up the middle. And this is big, hard running Josh Buentello. Hit by oodles of Bombardiers after a 3 or 4 yard gain. Oh no, writhing in pain for the Bombardiers is Logan Wild.
No.
Senior captain, also in that tackle, was Brandon Durkee. With Wild down, we'll take a break. 4:44 to go, third quarter, 14-12 Milford as they're driving into Attleboro territory.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com. Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Attleboro senior captain Logan Wild coming off the field with assistance. He was out against Bridgewater Raynham last week. Boy, did they miss him. He's been playing some outstanding football defensively in the line of scrimmage today. I fear his day is over. Second half started. Attleboro began at their own 20-yard line after generating one first down. They were forced to punt. Milford took over at their own 27. 10-yard gain by senior running back Josh Buentello. 3-yard gain by the quarterback Lacerbo. 6 more yards by Buentello. Then a festival of flags. And when we resume, it'll be second down, 7 yards to go for Milford at the Attleboro 38-yard line, leading 14-12.
Wild does not look good coming off the field, and I'm not trying to laugh. But
actually, second and 7 yards to go at the Attleboro 38. 2 wideouts, 2 tight slots or H-backs. Right H-back comes in motion left. There's that toss again. They get to the edge. Sprinting downfield through a gap. Knocked out of bounds by Durkee late. No, by Madden Murray late. Huge gain. Was that Burns on the carry? No, that was number 7 on the carry, Rosenberg. They bring the right H-back in motion to the left. He serves as a pulling guard. And they got to the edge that time, taking out the Attleboro right defensive end. He's all the way to the 8-yard line, a 30-yard gain for Rosenberg. And they've had success with that play here in the second half. Ball at the 8, first and goal, Milford, leading 14-12. Clock stopped with 4:18 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, that pitch play is very reminiscent to me of some of the feeding plays we saw a couple weeks ago, where that offensive line just walls off everything, and it's just green grass.
We don't have heights and weights on the Milford program, but
I'll tell you one thing, number 70, the left tackle, is 72 is a
big
boy.
Buentello is running right. Ball is loose in the end zone. And let's see who recovered it. Touchdown, Milford, as they recover the ball in the end zone. Recovered by number 14, Jackson Finnemore. So we'll give a 6-yard gain to Buentello. Then the ball was fumbled. And then recovered by number 14, Jackson Finnemore, for the TD. And it's 20-12 Milford, 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Wow.
Wow, indeed.
Lefties in. Freshman Moriel Machado to kick. On the hold is Snaden. Long snapper is Lee. Kick is good. It's 21-12 Milford. 4:10 to go in the quarter. Wow.
Well, fun fact for our Milford fans out there, that's Finnemore's second touchdown tonight. Second one on a fumble, but still a touchdown for him.
63 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not counting the penalties. 8 plays, 63 yards. As the Scarlet Hawks dominated the line of scrimmage there. And that was without a single completed forward pass on that drive. 63 yards on the ground. Now they'll kick off right to left. And I believe this is Finnemore kicking off.
Yeah.
Ground ball, base hit up the middle. Fielded at his own 25-yard line is Durkee. And he's going to get out to about the 39, where Attleboro will take over 1st and 10 as they're down by 9 points. So a 2-score game. 4:03 to go. And that drive consumed 3 minutes and 30 seconds, or 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Attleboro their own 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Offensive line, Bennett, the left tackle, Abujadi, the left guard. The center is Owusu Mensah. Right guard is Andre. Right tackle, Noah Williams. Pass is complete to the sophomore Raphael as he's hit by a host of Milford Scarlet Hawks. Taken out of bounds into the Attleboro bench. That'll be a gain of about 6 yards. Is that Raphael's first catch?
It's his third.
Third,
actually.
okay.
He's got 8 yards.
No, that was 13. Raphael
Oh,
with the
13.
catch.
Whoops, never mind. Sorry, everybody. Yep.
So he moves from his own 39 to his own 45. Second down and 4 for the Bombardiers. DeStito wide to the left. 2 players, including Murray, in the slot on the left. That's the wide side. Vieira's wide right. Alonso is the running back. Takes it straight up the middle, kicks it out to the right, has the first down yardage, and he's taken down inbounds. Clock continues to move. Tackle made by number 83 for the Scarlet Hawks, Quinn Deans, another freshman. So he moves from his own 45 to the Milford 47. Is that 7 yards? Yep.
7 yards, yep.
First and 10, Bombardiers. We're now inside 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Big center Jaden Owusu Mensah, his brother, outstanding player on the basketball team. Owusu Mensah, 5'11", 216. Empty backfield. Quick throw is complete. There's
Vieira.
Landon Vieira, the lacrosse star on the right. That's going to be short of a first down. In on the tackle for Milford, Dio Rodriguez. We'll give him a 7-yard gain. What do you have for Jones now?
He's 15 for 26, 161 yards, and a touchdown.
Second down, 3 yards to go at the Milford 41. Here's the student section, dressed in their construction worker apparel.
One of them's a crossing guard.
Twins right, that's the short side. Right slot, Raphael comes in motion left, creating trips to the wide side. Jones is back, has time. Down the right
There's it out.
sidelines,
Ooh.
overthrows DeStito. It'll be 3rd and 3. DeStito was open on that one. At their own 41-yard line, clock stops with 1:59 to go in the third quarter. What are you seeing on the line of scrimmage, Eddie? Where you used to play?
On the Blue Bombardier side of the ball, I mean, on these past couple pass plays, they've been giving Jones a lot of time to air the ball out. I mean, we just saw it there. And on the Milford side, on that last drive, like I said, they're just doing a really good job of walling the front 7, your big playmakers off and getting huge gains.
Trips to the left, that's the wide side. Big blitz, bubble screen, incomplete. DeStito wants interference, but the charging player for Milford, Garen Fraunfelter, a cornerback, he actually collided with a blocking back on that play, Brandon Durkee, not the receiver. So it's going to be 4th and 3 Bombardiers. And I think you got to go for that.
Yeah.
So you're down 9 points with 1:55 to go in the third quarter.
And they're going for it.
4th and a long 3 from the 41 of Milford. Again, Milford senior Collazo, the nose tackle. Defensive ends are senior Charzenko and freshman Wellison DeSantos. Trips to the left,
Brings
that's the
them
wide
eight.
side. Back to pass. Alonso stays in the block, throws to the edge. Raphael makes the catch.
Oh, he
circles
turns
back
the
in.
corner.
Upfield, he's going to have the first down. You talk about a classic no, yes play by the sophomore Raphael. For those who remember DeMario Douglas a few games ago, catching a 4th down play and then moving away from the sticks.
Yes.
Quickly taken down. That's what flashed into my head, but Raphael had the quickness to get the first down. Big play for the Bombardiers. Clock moving as we approach 1.5 minutes to go. 1st and 10 at the 35 of Milford. Back to pass, Jones.
Oh, Aaron.
Deep over. Ooh. And they're going to call that uncatchable.
Yeah.
And I think the receiver and the defensive back, Finnemore's feet just got tangled.
looks
Attleboro
like it.
receiver getting up slowly. So that was a from the 41 to the 35. That was a 6-yard gain by Raphael on that fourth down play. Oh no, Madden Murray limping off the field.
Uh-oh.
And again, he injured his ankle late in the first game of the season, the 35-28 loss to Fairhaven. Oh boy, that's a huge loss for the Bombardiers. He also starts at free safety. 2nd and 10, Attleboro. 1:18 to go in the quarter. Trips to the right, that's the short side. Back to pass is Braden Jones, the junior. Beautiful spiral caught by Landon Vieira. Tries to bounce out of a tackle by Finnemore. That's going to be a first down, Bombardiers at about the 21-yard line of Milford. 14-yard gain. And they're putting it right at the 20, so a 15-yard gain. So a plus 15 for number 15, Landon Vieira, leading scorer for Attleboro's lacrosse team last spring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 9th play of the drive. And by the way, folks, we've now gone 11 plays without a penalty flag. Braden Jones is going to run right up the middle.
Lowers his shoulder.
Burst through a tackle. Finnemore has made a ton of tackles today for Milford, but that time junior Braden Jones ran right through him. He moves from the 20 to the 7, a 13-yard gain. First carry of the night for Jones? Or first designed run?
First designed run, yes.
First and goal, Bombardiers at the 7-yard line after the 13-yard run by the junior quarterback, who was one of Hockomock Sports' top 10 offensive players to watch this year.
A little update on Wild. He doesn't have his helmet on, but he is walking in front of us with a big old ice pack on his knee.
Power pistol formation as Brandon Durkee is in as the fullback. They give to Alonzo, runs right, cuts back to the left, caught from behind after a short gain. And who is that? As he helps Alonzo up. Tackle made by number 2, Josh Buentello. And that'll do it for the third quarter. When we come back, it'll be Attleboro ball, 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley and Son for all your heating and cooling needs. Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy, along with former Attleboro two-way lineman Little Eddie Perica. If you can call 308 pounds little. Kenny Boardman is take over on camera on top of the press box. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, is running graphics. Peter Bray is supervising all of our activities. He ran the camera in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Coming in motion from right to left, I believe, is Brandon Durkee. And he is stacked up by 74 different Milford players. And that's going to be no gain for Durkee.
No, he got 2 yards out of it.
Well, he was at, no, 4 was the original line of scrimmage.
Oh. Excuse me.
Yep. Garen Franfelter was in there. Josh Buentello, has he been involved enough today? In on another tackle. So we're giving him no gain there?
Yeah.
2nd and goal. 3rd and goal from the 4. Bombardiers trail by 9 early in the 4th quarter. Again, Durkee comes in motion. This time to give to Alonzo up the middle. The nose guard, Colazo, jumps out to wrestle him to the turf. And we'll see if this is at the 2 or the 3-yard line. It's now going to be 4th and goal, Bombardiers.
Looks like it's at the 2.5.
Yeah, about the 2.5-yard line. So we'll give Alonzo credit for a yard on that. 4th and goal. Leo Johnson, our PA announcer, calling it the 3-yard line. Vieira is in. Raphael comes in. Number 26 for the Bombardiers, Jackson Maynard. 5'8", 145-pound sophomore who ran well.
Oh, why is Dylan Massey coming out? He was jumping off the field.
And now he's limping. Dylan Massey, the outstanding 6'3", 288-pound sophomore. Bombardiers, stacked receivers to the right, stacked receivers to the left. One running back next to the shotgun. Jones rolls to the right, throws underneath.
Touchdown.
Caught by James the Mosquito Destito. Touchdown, Bombardiers, and they're going to go for 2. Jones to Destito. That's his 10th touchdown pass of the year. Last year, Jones had 6 touchdown passes. Completed over than 60% of his throws for nearly 1,400 yards. So Attleboro will go for 2 to try to make this a 1-point game. Right now it's 21-18 Milford. A 3-yard touchdown pass to Destito. And that's Destito's 4th touchdown catch of the year. And again, seeing if Madden Murray's out there. He's not. Rolling to the right, pass into the oh, what a tremendous hit in the flat. Tackle made. I'm pretty sure that was number 1, Wanderson DeSantos. Leveled the Attleboro receiver, which was Alonzo out of the backfield. The conversion's no good, so it remains a 3-point game, 21-18. Again, Attleboro, not much of a field goal game. Want to thank all of our underwriters here on AACS. Friday Night Football, LJ's Car Wash, just over the line on Route 123 in Norton. The Betting Center on Pleasant Street across from McDonald's. Barrows Insurance, 3rd generation of the Barrows family running things in town since 1977. Bristol Glass on North Main Street. Falls AC and Banquet Room in North Attleboro. W.H. Riley and Son in North Attleboro. Claudino's Auto. And soon to be joining us, Morin's Restaurant, Diner, and Catering. The big sophomore Abujade will kick off left to right. As it's now 21-18 in favor of Milford.
Ground ball.
Yep, fielded at his own 17-yard line. Finnemore comes up the side. Initial hit made by the Bombardiers.
And another flag coming out.
Jaden Rivera, 5'7", 144-pounder. So for the Bombardiers, that was a 13-play, 61-yard drive.
Oh, is it depending on Milford?
They converted a 4th and 3 with a 6-yard pass to Raphael, and then a 4th and goal, a 3-yard pass to Destito. And this is going against Milford.
10-yard penalty.
As we're in the 4th quarter, 10-11 to go. Milford has the ball at their own 23. So again, a 3-point lead, and the Bombardiers, again, not much of a field goal kicking game, so they're probably going to need a touchdown. The Scarlet Hawks will try to run some clock. There's that 5 lineman, 2 H-back formation. Left H-back comes in motion to the right,
middle.
And they run left. Big hole for Buentello, and then a huge hit that he bounces off of. Tackle finally made by the Bombardiers, Boston Baldwin. And they are all the way to the 41-yard line, an 18-yard gain for Buentello. Big hit with Baldwin at the end of that play. So from the minus 23 to the minus 41, 1st and 10. Rainey, the left tackle. Wellison DeSantos, the freshman, the left guard. The senior Lee is the center. Mwanya, the right guard. Mastroianni is the right tackle. Shotgun formation, sophomore quarterback Vincent Lacerbo. Long count as they're running clock. Left slot comes in motion right. Up the middle, again to Buontello. This time the Attleboro front is there. About a 1-yard gain. McHugh, the middle linebacker, crashing in on that tackle. And is that 66 or 68? That was 66 for the Bombardiers. The sophomore, Dylan Massey, as well. 2-yard gain. Second down, 8 yards to go. Scarlet Hawks, clock moving inside, 9 minutes to go at the Bombardier 43. Eddie Perica looks nervous.
I'm just focusing. Sorry.
Shotgun formation. This time the right H-back in motion left. Up the middle.
Oh, nice
tackle in the
play.
backfield with an A-gap blitz from senior
Kyle
McHugh. Being coached this year by Will Pliska, who played that position last year. That's a 3-yard loss. McHugh with the tackle. A big 3rd down and 11 coming up. This is a momentum play here, folks.
It sure is.
Milford at their own 40-yard line. According to Eddie Stats, Lacerbo with 3 completions and 8 attempts for 32 yards and a touchdown.
He could have asked me. I would have read it for you.
Milford's controlled the line of scrimmage for long stretches in this game, but in this drive, it's been the Bombardiers and Coach Olson. Not sure if his head coach, Dale Olson, or his brother, Dana, the assistant, wants a timeout. So we'll take a break. 7:42 to go. 21-18. Milford leading Attleboro on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. 3rd down, 11 yards to go for the visiting Scarlet Hawks at their own 40. They lead by 3. Twins right. 1 wide out left.
They're changing the play, it looks like.
Some confusion. Back to pass is the sophomore Lacerbo. Has time. Brings it up the middle. He's going to scramble for a first down.
Oh, and he's not going to get
short.
it.
Tackled by James DeCito. It's going to be 4th and short for Milford after the 10-yard scramble by the sophomore quarterback, Vincent Lacerbo. Oh, now the biggest play of the game. He's to the 49-yard line.
Or 9-yard scramble.
Yep,
So
9-yard
4th and 2.
4th and 2. Thank you, Eddie. See if Attleboro bulks up on that line. Incoming number 68.
They sure are.
Adamalo Abujade. Out comes one of the linebackers, Brandon Durkee.
Those boys need to just get out low and shoot forward. That's all they got to do. What?
Lacerbo, shotgun formation. The running back behind him is Rosenberg. Big H-backs.
They're playing 2-1 techniques on the defensive side of the ball.
Right slot in motion left.
Delay.
And there's a flag. In motion was the outstanding Ethan Charzenko.
Delay a game
Delay
on Milford.
Game against Milford.
Well, Milford's head coach is not happy.
Wow. Wow. Flag for delay of game, and the 4th and 2 is now 4th and 6. And they're at their own 44-yard line, and they'll bring out the punt team with 6:40 to go. And the Bombardiers will have a chance. Looking for a return here or looking to block based on the formation? Looking for a return. Raphael is back deep. Madden Murray is back for the Bombardiers, but they kick away from him. Ooh, you got to catch that ball.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to
you
catch
doing?
that ball. And it rolls to the 10-yard line.
Let's see what they can do in 6.5 minutes.
Oh, my gosh. Instead of a fair catch at about the 25, Attleboro takes over at their own 10.
11, excuse me.
11, okay.
89 yards to go.
6 minutes, 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 21-18 Milford. Attleboro at their own 11-yard line.
Interesting call to let that ball dribble back on that one. I mean, I get it. Like, you don't want to get it and then get absolutely drilled, but you want better field possession than your 11.
Murray is wide right, the wide side of the field while limping. Landon Vieira's in the slot on that side. 2 receivers left. Back to pass Jones looking left. Oh no, looks for DeCito.
Oh.
A miscommunication. DeCito cut in. The pass went outside. Interception by Milford's Dio Rodriguez. The outstanding senior wideout and cornerback. And just a miscommunication. DeCito ran a post. It looked like Jones was expecting a post corner. And the pass went right to Rodriguez. And I'm writing in my notes in big red letters, rats. Milford takes back over with 6:21 to go.
I'm a little speechless after that play.
On the Attleboro doorstep, or actually the 19-yard line. Well, it happens.
It does happen. You obviously don't want it to happen, but it happens.
I mean, DeCito has 5, 6, 8 catches today for nearly about 100 yards. An extra lineman in now for Milford.
Oh,
Great
Williams.
big tackle by Noah Williams as he comes crashing down from his defensive end spot. But now Milford, it looks like they've moved those H-backs in a King Phillip-like way on the line of scrimmage. So instead of 7 men, they have 8 men in the line of scrimmage. And that's a 1-yard gain for Buentello. So with the 18, second down, 10 yards to go. And we'll see if they stick with that funky formation. And again, when you have 8 men in the line of scrimmage, that forces the defense to defend 9 gaps instead of 7. Yeah, the right tackle, boy, he's back off the line. And now Attleboro jumps.
Encroachment.
Yeah, big Anthony Mastroianni, the right tackle. And this is going to be a flag against the Bombardiers. Have we lost count of how many penalty yards?
Well, 70 for the Blue Bombardiers.
And there've been oodles of offsetting penalties.
Offsetting penalties, at least like 4. And then there's 54 penalty yards for Milford.
So where's the ball? The 13-yard line. And it is 2nd and 4. Oh, that was big.
Yeah.
The pass, the interception, and now the big flag. Shotgun formation. There's that
Toss play.
That time he has to cut inside, but that's going to be close to a first down run. Tackle made by McHugh for the Bombardiers. But there's that toss they've run so well to Eli Rosenberg, the
they
junior.
gave him the first.
As he goes from the 13 to the 7, 6-yard gain. First and goal, Milford. They lead 21-18. Clock counting down. 4:40, 4:39, 4:38. Think they get the point?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
It's important to be thorough. Very thorough. And it's important not to talk over the advertisements. Both H-backs now, or tight slots, are to the right side of the formation, the wide side. Straight up the middle, into the end zone, or close.
Close.
And is the ball loose? The ball is loose.
Attleboro
Josh
saying they got
Buentello.
it. They're saying they got it.
Ball was knocked loose, and the Bombardiers have recovered with 4:10 to go.
Yep,
They have
Attleboro
life.
got the ball.
Wow!
What? Oh, what a way to turn that drive around. Woo! And sorry to everyone if I got a little too excited on that.
Oh, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Scott Bennett was out there defensively in the goal line defense, so
Was
a
it-
5-yard gain and then a fumble. Did we see who recovered that? Well, we know it was someone in blue, and the Bombardiers have life.
Question. Was it a fumble in the end zone, or was it a fumble on the 1?
The Olsen brothers for Milford talking to the officials. And if Attleboro recovered in the end zone, that's a touchback. And they're going to place that ball at the 20-yard line. Wow. And incredibly, looked like this game was over with 6:21 to go. Buentello appeared to be bursting into the end zone, but we're going to have to watch that later. If you're watching on YouTube, rewind it.
Rewind it,
See
yeah,
who
exactly.
stripped that ball out. 1st and 10, Bombardiers. Their own 20-yard line, 4:10 to go.
Oh, come on, snap the ball.
Jones, shotgun formation, fakes to Nathan Alonso. Heavily rushed, ripped to the turf. The freshman, yes, freshman, Wellison DeSantos with the sack.
15-yard sack.
Oh. Well, he's back to the 7, so a 13-yard sack. Yes.
13, excuse me.
You lost your head. Minus 13, and the freshman, Wellison DeSantos with the sack.
Great coverage from Milford on that one. That's the definition of a coverage sack right there.
2nd down. 27 to go. Pass over the middle to DeCito. He's going to get out to about the 18-yard line. So that was 2nd and 23.
3rd and 12.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 12. So that was a gain of 11. Gain of 11. So 3rd down, 12 yards to go. Bombardiers at their own 18-yard line. Wow. Trips to the left. That's the wide side. One receiver to the right. Running back with Braden Jones. Milford rushes 3. Quick out. Catch by the sophomore.
My goodness.
Breaks a tackle. He's going to be close to 1st down yardage. This is going to be 4th and short. The pass from Jones to the sophomore, Josiah Raphael. It'll be 4th and 2 at the 28-yard line. 4th and 2, Bombardiers.
2:22 left in the game.
And clock moving.
Thank you.
Jones gets the call from his head coach, Jim Winters, who played quarterback for Jack Martinelli at Foxborough. And then at UMass Dartmouth, when it was called Southeastern Mass University, wishbone quarterback, which means tough as nails. Shotgun formation. Back to pass Jones, looking right. High pass caught.
Oh, there you go, Rafi.
Can
He's still going.
He should have gotten out of bounds, but he's still in his feet. Raphael with a clutch catch as the junior links up with a sophomore twice in a row. A 10-yard gain, and then from the 28 to the 37, a 9-yard gain, so 19 yards on 2 straight completions to the sophomore. 1st and 10, Attleboro. Clock moving. Inside 1:40 to go. Attleboro down 3. Trips to the left. Play action
Bubble
pass.
screen.
Bubble screen to James DeCito.
Go Mosquito.
Across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Tackle made by Milford's.
They're gonna give him they're giving him the first.
By Finnemore, also in there, cornerback Garen Fraunfelter. And a timeout, Attleboro, as he moves from the 37 to the 47. 4 straight completions by Braden Jones after the 13-yard sack. So that's from the 37 to the 47. So completions of 11 yards, 10 yards, 9 yards, and 10 yards to keep this drive alive. 1:25 to go, Attleboro trailing by 3. Want to thank all of our underwriters in Moran's. Honest guys at Moran's, I'm going to give you a call. Their restaurant, diner, and catering. W.H. Riley & Son in North Attleboro. Claudino's Auto Mechanics in Attleboro. Bristol Glass on North Main Street. They had to fix Kevin Callahan's windshield after a softball game a few years back. He hasn't parked in the same spot since. Falls AC in North Attleboro. The Betting Center on Pleasant Street. Barrows Insurance, thank you to Jay Barrows, and LJ's Car Wash just over the line on Route 123 in Norton, Massachusetts. Here comes Attleboro, 1st and 10, their own 47, 1:25 to go. Twins both ways, running back to the right of Jones. Milford just rushes 3. Jones escapes and runs left. Will try to get to the sideline. Across midfield, forced out of bounds by Buentello, who holds Jones up in a sportsmanlike way. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Right at midfield. I thought he got to the 49, but again, it's an easy game to play and coach from the press box, and even easier to officiate.
Absolutely. I've had to bite my tongue a couple times tonight, as we all know. So,
and again, when it comes to officiating, good teams overcome tough calls. Bad teams whine about them.
Absolutely.
Unless it's the last play of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Attleboro moving right to left. Left side is the short side. Twins out both ways. Jones back to pass. Down the middle, overthrown for Raphael. It'll be 3rd and 6. 1 minute, 13 seconds to go. Milford holding on to a 3-point lead. And this is 4-down territory for the Bombardiers.
He's 23 for 39 with 223, 2 touchdowns and a pick.
Madden Murray with 4 receptions today. Destito with 10 receptions today. Raphael with 4. Landon Vieira with 4, I think. 3 or 4.
4.
Again, Twins both ways. Right side's the wide side. 3-man rush for Milford. Here they come. Jones has to step up, and Jones will be sacked, and a flag is down. The play made by number 6, Ethan Charzenko.
Holding on the offense.
So do you push him back, or do you decline it? So that would be a loss of 1 on the sack. Charzenko with the sack. He's a tight end / H-back on offense, defensive end on defense. Milford declines the penalty.
Attleboro takes a timeout.
Attleboro takes a timeout. The ball's back at the 48, so that was a 2-yard loss on the sack. It'll be 4th down, 8 yards to go. We'll be right back.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Burns has been playing he's the linebacker. There's a 3-man rush for Milford. And a flag is down as Attleboro jumped. The left wideout jumped, and now it's going to be, instead of 4th and 8, 4th and 13. And they'll be back to their own 43-yard line. Wow. From second,
if you want to update on penalty yards now,
yes, okay.
It's 75 total penalty yards for Attleboro and 54 for Milford.
Wow. So they went from 2nd and 6 at the 50 to now 4th and 13 at their own 43. 1:07 showing on the clock. 21-18 Milford. Milford sideline jumping up and down. 3-man rush. Again, a freshman is up there, number 83, Quinn Deeds at defensive end. Jones back to pass. Throws. Is he grabbed? Yes.
Yes.
That's going to be a penalty as Madden Murray was grabbed as he was trying to catch that ball. Milford players are celebrating.
No penalty flag on the field, though.
Perhaps it was uncatchable as the ball might have been out of bounds. So that's an incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. And Milford has to run off the final 1 minute. Madden Murray is most displeased as he feels he was grabbed. And you know what? He was grabbed. But the question is, was it a catchable ball? And the officials are right there and we're not. Wow. Gutsy effort. So what do you have for Jones passing totals?
He was 25 for 40, 223 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick.
Wait, 25 for 40? Oh, wow, he went on there. 40 pass attempts?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 25 for 40. And then he also had that rushing touchdown to boot.
How many yards did he throw for?
223 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick.
Wow. So he's got 10 touchdown passes on the air and now 3 touchdowns running. Milford, and they'll take a knee. Victory formation. Attleboro is out of timeout. They'll have to do it again. And the Milford Scarlet Hawks will move to 4-2 on the season. The Bombardiers will drop to 1-4 and hosting Franklin next week as Milford is going to hold on. And I'm trying to see in the second half, the only points scored were a touchdown by Attleboro on a 13-play, 61-yard drive to make it 21-18. Milford holds on from then. And the clock will run out. A tough, hard-fought, at times chippy game. Milford wins 21-18. And there are some tired young lads on that field. And there we're seeing some sportsmanship between the Attleboro captains. And look at that, Will McHugh, Attleboro's middle linebacker, and Josh Buentello, their lead running back and linebacker, who collided all day, showing some sportsmanship there at the end, congratulating each other. Eddie, thoughts, stories, anecdotes?
Where to begin? Penalties on both sides of the ball for both teams. Just careless penalties. You know, one of the opening drives in the beginning of the second half, the 2 plays of the illegal man downfield, the lineman jumping out. Usually they have a little bit of a buffer zone.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're just outside of the buffer zone. But some positives, I'll say,
yes,
for Attleboro before I get too upset.
Let's stick with the positives, Eddie.
I mean, closest game so far that I've seen, 21-18, even with all the penalties on both sides of the ball for them.
Yeah.
You know, tackling was there, kind of, sort of. You know, it was that, you know, Coach Winter's air raid, as you heard from me. You know, he went 23 for 40. 25-40, excuse me. You know, there was some great plays on both sides of the ball, but you got to limit the mental mistakes because that's what's going to kill you. And we saw it tonight with all the offsetting penalties, the total of 75 yards for the Blue Bombardiers. I mean, don't get me wrong, Milford still had a good amount of penalties too. They had 54. And then the pick. Is what really sealed it for me.
And again, it was a miscommunication, unfortunately.
But then it turned around a little bit. They got the fumble.
Exactly.
But fortunately, couldn't make anything out of it.
Yes.
Take it away.
Yes. So Attleboro scored first, take a 6-0 lead, a 9-play, 77-yard drive. Big play, a 52-yard pass to James the Mosquito Destito, who had 10 catches for over 100 yards today. Milford came back with an 8-play, 58-yard drive, 5-yard touchdown pass from Lacerbo to Jackson Finnemore. PAT was good. Milford came back with another 8-play, 57-yard drive, 7-yard touchdown run by Buentello. What were Buentello's rushing statistics? Number 2 for Milford.
He was 18 attempts, 120 yards, and a touchdown.
Wow.
I mean, we saw it full force today, the run game they can impose.
Yeah.
I mean, they were just walls.
Yeah,
you could see, and especially in the second half, coming out with those pitch plays, open everything up, and then run it right back up the middle. It just killed them.
That made it 14-6. Bombardiers came back late in the half with a 14-play, 75-yard drive in the last 2:45 of the half. 18-yard completion to a diving Madden Murray to keep the drive going, and then a 3-yard touchdown pass from Jones to Murray. PAT was no good from distance. That made it 14-12. Milford made it 21-14 on a 63-yard, 8-play, 4.5-minute drive. A 30-yard run on that toss play to the edge when they kept getting to the edge with the H-back serving as a lead blocker and Eli Rosenberg running. And then there was a fumble into the end zone that was recovered
by Finnemore.
That made it 21-12. Milford. Attleboro came back with a 13-play, 61-yard drive. It was the best their line of scrimmage looked all day long. Some big conversions late. We're running out of time, and the crew wants to go home. 3-yard touchdown pass to James DeStito from Brandon Murray made it 21-18. Milford was determined to hold on to the lead from then, a 21-18 victory. So
those are the bittersweet ones.
Yes. Rats, but an outstanding Friday night high school football game. Congratulations to the Scarlet Hawks. We'll be back here next Friday night as Attleboro hosts the Franklin Panthers. I'm Paul Healy. He's Eddie Perica. Peter Bray and Kenny Boardman were on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hit on graphics. Thanks most of all to you, those who chose to join us on AACS 15 Sports.